Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is BLT coming at you again. I know a lot of y'all looking at it. Take a seat. Actually, let me send out the message. Hang on. Oh, okay, I'm back. Whew. All right. I had to put it out there, but I really wanted to talk about this. I didn't because this right here is golden. This right here is immaculate. That this literally goes against the talking points of everything I hear that sounds so stupid on social media. I kid you not, man. From how I always hear that something about money and status that people bend over and drop their drawers and worship you like God Himself. And here you have it, where this is crazy. Y'all can go ahead and look it up yourself. I had to do this. I go ahead and look it up yourself. LeBron's latest controversy. This this was this was hilarious to a T because everybody always is saying that literally that everybody wants you, everybody worships you and all this stuff. When I hear people say that stuff, that they think that somehow money is checking is checking other races of women and people. No, no. It's you. What you got to see if you check out the LeBron, the high value LeBron versus high value Karen. This is why I say you got to ask yourself the question: when these people are talking about submission, what what group or what people are they dealing with? When they're talking about everybody sexually wants you, black people. I'm trying to figure out like in what format of dementia can we categorize this talking point? Now I enjoy the talking points. You know, now LeBron, what would y'all rate LeBron? What would y'all rate LeBron? I know y'all do a power scaling in the DBZ niggaverse. I know y'all have a power scaling of value. Now LeBron would happen to be he'll probably be a 10. He would LeBron would have to be a 10. Always winning, perfect athlete. Um, he can get any woman he wants. He has the money, he has the fame, he has the status, he has all the notoriety. This is King James himself. You're right. Young, young. I got no smoke. I got no smoke for Karen. If anything, that woman right there was the ideal of what when people say that about when they have the talking points that they have in this space. This is how you know. This is when that what y'all saw right there was reality. What y'all saw right there, the goddamn man, the high value white man didn't even have to even answer you. Well, King James LeBron, he's actually the king of basketball. There's no refuting that. I mean, you can go look at the numbers and the stats. Technically, LeBron would be the king. That's not even. That's not even. That's not even. I'm not even a big fan of LeBron, but we're not going to pretend that he's not the top of the NBA chart. I mean, you can go look at his stats and his things. Like he has that. He's one of the most top. He's one of the most top sought out athletes, bar none. That's not even a myth. I mean, actually, the most paid athlete will be Mayweather, but LeBron is running those numbers. LeBron's running those numbers. We ain't gonna pretend like he's not up there. We're not gonna pretend that LeBron's not at the top of the food chain when it comes to black accomplishment athletes. Exactly, Renaissance. Like so, we're not gonna fight at that. But what you saw was Karen. You saw Karen. You know what I'm saying? And Karen was at courtside seats. She had season courtside seats. And her man said something to her. Her man said something towards LeBron, I guess the Laker players, and said something about LeBron. And LeBron replied back to the high value white man. And immediately, because they always say these women don't get out of character, right? They think that when you get to a certain level, these women can't get out of character. That woman immediately said, LeBron, you need to shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. I was like, what? Karen? I mean, she just started going off on a blare of words. Now, LeBron walked off to go get, he did right. He went off to get a ref. Let's be honest, LeBron. You weren't about to go step up in that woman's face. We're not stupid. And I know that would have been, that would have hurt and destroyed you right there, man. So, LeBron, you did play that right. You know, we understand that ideally that in seeing that because we always hear that these type of men, these men that have access to money, women, fame, and fortune, that they can have and say whatever they want towards any type of woman, and they will fall. They will fall for them. But that woman said, "Fuck you, LeBron." Not in the eyes of my man. Not no, no. You will not disrespect my man. And I was like, well, damn. Is Karen a rider? Did Karen just ride for her man? It turns out LeBron. What? What's going on? And LeBron was like, shut up. Now, now, LeBron, I gotta let you know, man, if you were smart not to call her the you were smart not to call her the B word. If you had did that, boy, boy, you definitely would have had the wrath of the Karen elite coming after you, man. So LeBron was like, damn, I need to think smart on how I'm gonna address this or tackle this because And I know people say, "Bro, you're so happy, white woman cursing out LeBron." Shut the fuck up. Because not too long ago, y'all are just now kissing their asses and shit, talking about high value and going and trying to say that we need to let. Well, guess what? You had the hypergamy food chain clap back. They answered back. They just let you know in the chain of power, guess what? Them talking points don't mean jack shit. Oh no, 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 Renaissance. They'll never organize. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Hood people can't organize. They only got YouTube. They only got YouTube. That's the most that they got. This is the most. This is far as you. This is far as they got. Stay in the shadows and stay on YouTube. Stay on the white people's channel and talk shit. They ain't doing that. But now, LeBron. Now y'all said the white woman is submissive. The white woman, she listens to y'all. The white woman is a protector. She will, what I'm saying, if you got money, you can have access. Now, LeBron, you were a 10. My V Power Ranger Stouter was zero. I was like, yo, surely this woman's gonna cower at the fear of LeBron. No, 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 no. That woman and her friends were talking mad shit courtside. But see, we noticed that this ain't the only time this has happened. What is it about these women in these other groups that are cursing out these high value men? What? How is it every time Westbrook, Carmelo? I don't know how many of these goddamn athletes keep getting cursed out by these goddamn Karens and shit. Clearly, my mind, I can't be blind. And when they asked LeBron, but you know they were ask LeBron after the game. So what happened? He couldn't give no clap back because he knew see LeBron knew one thing. Actually, yes, they did. Ed. Let's not play that stupid game. But I've done seen plenty of panels on the Obsidian's panel where they're talking about how submissive white women are. So y'all can shut the fuck up with that stupid shit. They definitely been saying that. Now we ain't gonna pretend. We're not gonna play dumb. We're not gonna play dumb. We're not gonna play dumb. We definitely know we done been hearing that plenty of times. Since we're gonna definitely hear that. So all of a sudden we're gonna pretend like put one in the chat if we have not heard before somebody say white women are submissive. Please put one in the chat. Please put one in the chat. And all of a sudden, well, the white women have never been submissive to. What the fuck? What spin are we in now? The bullshit spin? Y'all now all of a sudden, see now the backtrack is coming because Karen said fuck you in front of her man, and her man didn't have to reply back. Her man didn't have to reply. Hey, how would you know? You're not even in a relationship. We still trying to find you somebody. Conservative. Should have known you gonna slide that one in. now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, with all that game and all that stuff, that now I want to know where are those warriors to go stand up for LeBron? I need that algorithm to explain to me. I need that algorithm to explain to me why that woman had no problem blasting out LeBron. I mean, she was doing that shit. But see, the thing, I can't get mad at her because she was with her man. Well, technically, the manosphere was made by white people. Thank you. At least you throw it out there, Mr. Marcus. Like we're not gonna pretend that we weren't hitting those ratios. But first of all, Karen was snapping back. Karen was out there, but see, Karen understood that. Listen, the fuck I look like letting this dude disrespect my man and don't think I. She said, no, no, no. You shut the fuck up and sit down. Oh yeah. Oh listen, I got listen. I don't know why. Listen, don't season dumb people. See, you know what? Let me tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. LeBron most likely he's nervous. See, he has to figure out what white woman did I just curse out, and who the hell does she know that could possibly fuck up my contract? See, you dealing with them goddamn them white elite Karen? Oh God, no! Oh no, LeBron. I hope you are protected by the power and son of the manosphere. I hope that you are protected, bro. Because goddamn it, boy, shit, them Hollywood elites, man. And I mean, better hope to God she don't know granddaddy or uncle don't pick up that phone tomorrow night, bro. Oh, I will. I got you, Link. See, I don't have no smoke for what Karen did, but Karen was like, "You're not going to disrespect me and my crew and think you gonna walk off in the sunset." That's why LeBron was. That's why LeBron was doing a backpedal apology. That's why he. That's why as soon as that game ended, that motherfucker jumped on that goddamn stage. What? First of all, I want you to know there was no problems, there was no issues. Yeah, you knew damn right that that motherfucker. She was already on that damn IG and phone calling up her friends. We gonna get rid of this motherfucker before the end of the season. You knew damn well, LeBron, that you had better go ahead and start backtracking some of that shit. God forbid you had called her a bitch in the front of the world. Oh, bro, you might as well kiss goodbye to Nike. You might as well kiss goodbye to Nike, boy. They would have rolled down, boy. Oh yeah, they kicked Spike Lee's ass out. Y'all think? Listen, y'all think them talking points that y'all can't be touched by these elite whole form. That's why y'all try. That's why y'all listen, man. Karen wasn't playing with LeBron. She said, "I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't give a fuck about his money, his $500 million. Fuck his money. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. You ain't gonna talk no type of shit to my man in front of me and don't. I ain't gonna." So I said, "Oh shit, she ratchet as fuck." Well, is she ratchet or was she doing what a woman? She said, "That's my husband." Now, Dave, I can't help you if she put you in timeout now. Y'all know I'm up here. I don't feel bad. Now, understand the heckling goes vice versa, but we know damn well we be heckling the hell out of goddamn. Now, black people be heckling the goddamn. We can't say shit because damn Drake be heckling the fuck out of NBA players on the court, bro. That motherfucker be walking on the goddamn court and shit with no goddamn sense, talking hella shit and cursing up a storm and be, you almost would think Drake is one of the NBA players. It's almost like he be trying to slide into the game, but Drake be walking on the court, slapping hands and doing shit. I'm like, Drake, get your yellow ass off the damn court and shit. What the hell are you doing? I was like, what's going on, Drake? Now all of a sudden, now listen, bro. LeBron right now is doing emails. Look, Mike, they're not going to lead. They're not going to lead the NBA. They're not going to lead the NBA. Drake, LeBron already know right now, yo, bro. Whoever that white woman is, you need to go find her. You better go ahead and just go ahead and do an apology and go kiss your master's feet. Because God damn it, boy, them girls were in form and fashion when she said, "Yo, I'm going to make sure I remember this." The minute that damn Karen said that shit, her husband didn't have to say anything. See, there's a difference of power with how they move and how we move. See, when they want to get you, they don't go after you public. They make sure that they get you good. They go after your wallet. They go after your wallet. And see, LeBron is worried that damn, whose wife or whose goddamn master did I piss off? I hope the guy that wasn't a shareholder that handles my paycheck. And Lord knows we don't want nobody wants to get Kaepernick. In the eyes of them, you just a nigga that dribbles a basketball. You ain't nothing special. Bitcoin. Drake they didn't win the game because of Drake. What the hell either? Drake running himself for court. I'm sorry, we gotta tell his crazy ass to sit his ass down. I'm like, Drake, what the hell you doing though? Sit your ass down. Drake be trying to sometimes you gotta they have to remind Drake to stay off the court. I feel like we gotta put a bungee cord in his crazy ass. But you gotta understand. Back to what I was saying. That woman, that myth about saying that money has weight on some of these type of people, it don't. It don't. When you challenge certain people's ideologies and legacies, that's the weight in gold. That's the weight in gold right there. And ain't no overriding that, B. They said something about her goddamn. He said something to her man, and he said, "Fuck you. You don't know who you're talking to." The minute he said, "You don't know who you're talking to," the minute he said that, that's when she started snapping in the form. That's what that's like I said, man. I was very amazed that damn this girl, she turned up. Is she from the hood? Is she from the what part of the suburbs is this one from? I ain't gonna lie, listen, bro. The way that Karen was out there cursing out LeBron, I was like, damn. She was like, "You're not gonna talk to my husband any old type of way. The fuck you think you are?" She said that right there to him. "You're not gonna talk to my husband. I don't give a fuck who you are." And I said, well, damn. But now this is not the first time LeBron has ever been shot down by the Karens. But I shout out to different the fumble. He also got caught up in an IG live trying to shoot his shot at a Karen that does ballet, and she says, "No, nigga, like no, no." So it was what it was. No matter how y'all try to slice it, I mean, shit. No matter how we try to slice it, dog. Listen, man. The high value talking point is a caduffle of a bullshit farce. That shit ain't paying out for that nigga. LeBron got punked, was getting punked out by a woman. Only thing he could do was go. Only thing he could say was sit down. All he could do was say was sit down. Shut the fuck up. That woman was not sitting down. She did not give a fuck what he was saying. Her friends were starting to curse him out. Ain't that LeBron had to check his mama for disrespecting a player? Lord have mercy, boy. But then again, LeBron's mama been messy. That woman be fucking goddamn athlete. LeBron had that's one of the reasons why LeBron had to leave Cleveland. His mama was getting was sleeping with the goddamn was sleeping on the goddamn other player on the team. I'm like, damn, you could have got with anybody else. The Gatorade nigga, the goddamn the dude at the soft drinks, the you could have got with anybody. You gonna choose my teammate? Oh no, that's NBA. Now you're true about that, Renaissance man. At the end of the day, she was escorted out for being a heckler. Now that's NBA policy. That's NBA policy. Well, Ed, you don't know what a romantic relationship is, so how do you know? Now, BMT one, Ed zero, infinity. Now, if you do heckle the players, they did make it a rule. They did make it a rule inside of the stadium because that's harassment, and they can't because technically the players can't. Like we've already seen enough with the Pacer games, the goddamn the Pistons, all kind of shit where all kind of shit were asked to they had to kick people out the stadium now. They had to kick people out. Oh, don't worry. I'll open up the panel. I'll open it up for to hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing the wolves. Like I said, but after February, I'm done talking about uh black people. Black people, y'all problems is far beyond the scope of humanity now. I believe in my heart that at the end of the world, the only thing that will be left is the nigga and the cockroach. And that nigga will still be arguing with the cockroach about what the fuck is high value. I really believe at the end of it all, when we all are gone, it will just be some of you niggas and cockroaches arguing about what the fuck is high value, and the cockroach is gonna be trying to figure out why did this one have to survive. There's a reason why y'all don't make it to no damn zombie apocalypse. There's a reason why they don't allow y'all to make it to the zombie apocalypse. Lord knows we know what y'all gonna be talking about. Now, let me go ahead and drop it because I know we got all my cousins are coming through to defend King LeBron. Ha! Doug, I'm getting out, dog. No, 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 Doug, no, Doug. I'm getting out, Doug. We had it. We had a good run. We had a good run, Doug. Doug let me go. You are one of the greatest moderators that have moderated this sphere. But even your abilities to moderate only but so we can only moderate so much. It's time. It's time to close that curtain. Time to move on to other more encompassing stuff. Listen. I'm done talking about goddamn the struggles of black people. That shit's old. It's old. It's not even kosher or plausible. Like I said, only in this space is irrelevant. Y'all gotta understand. Like I said, kicking out people. People have been kicked out of NFL games, NBA games. I was there at a Celtics game and I watched somebody get kicked out. It was a black dude. It was a black man cursing out, saying all kind of stuff about goddamn about Allen and Paul. Oh, okay, okay. And in doing that, we had to ask the question that in the grand scheme of things, that sometimes the money and the laughable talking point, it's cute, it's cute, but nobody outside of this micro aggressive place actually gives a fuck. Nobody actually gives a fuck. I would honestly challenge and say, if what was said was true, then why did that person not yield to that man's power? I mean, saying that, well, she got kicked out. I mean, yeah, you could say that she got kicked out. Hell, how many times a lot of people with money get kicked out of the game? How was that a win? There was a dude that was right beside LeBron, I think 2 years ago, and he was cursing him out. Like he was literally sitting right behind LeBron, cursing the man out. And see, after those incidents, I think it was that and the one with Westbrook, where somebody was taking stuff and throwing it on Westbrook, they could go for the $5. When they were throwing stuff from Westbrook, they were like, "Yo, we got to do something to protect the players." Now, I don't want no harm to happen to these guys, but I believe everybody's a human. They have an individual right. But I'm also realistic in acknowledging that, that this epiphany that people thinking that, well, because I have money and I have a certain status, that people are automatically going to yield and bow to my power is a fucking lie. It's a lie. And I mean, honestly, we see how it's playing out for a lot of these brothers, man. If that's the case, then all these dudes who are so-called making money and doing X, Y, and Z, and they're making moves, why are they still here? Why are they still getting up doing 30-hour panels and shit, talking on their meltdown and stuff like that? It literally they making these moves. Same thing about some of these women. Why did they find a quality human individual sack of life that they want? What's going on, babe? Now, I challenge that.
I look at how much.
Okay, that's fine. Shit, you don't want to see how I look without. Shit, I ain't got no damn clothes on. I'm just talking in my damn drawers.
I know. I got it. Apparently, I got talked into going to the gym later, and I'm just like, okay, it's cold here. But anyway,
if I gotta go to the gym, bro, listen, I'm not the happiest person, and I gotta go there in a few hours. But here we are, Jay. I'm not sure if you got to see the whole video. Yes. I don't feel like going over that. You saw Karen?
No, I didn't see the whole video. Now, who is she married to?
She's married to a high roller. Of the for the Lakers.
Okay, I'm hearing it's another player though.
We're gonna have to look into
it's another player she's married to.
Now we're gonna have to look further. Like I said,
now that will make a difference in this conversation. Oh, okay, but that will make a difference in this conversation if this is one of his colleagues that he works with. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's the wife of a teammate. So is LeBron not married? Is this one random white woman yells at him and undoes his whole life? Well, that's where I'm going with that. Like if it's one of his colleagues' spouses, then simple.
How did we,
versus if it was just a regular fan.
But see, that wouldn't have been a regular. Listen, we can tell that was not a regular fan. That was not even that woman probably didn't give too much of a shit about that. She didn't give a damn. She was just there with her and her friends.
And I don't think she was probably drunk. She was probably drinking. And I don't think it's undoing him if it's just, the things that she said. But, she was probably just some drunk white, drunk high white. Listen, you think that these white women don't drink and get high and everything else. She was probably high off of Coke and expensive wine. Trust and believe. Because that's what they always do. They act like a freaking banshee and then they get to apologize later on. Oh, I was on some anti. Look at her face. Is that the lady in your cover page? Is that her, or that's not her?
Oh, yeah, that's her. That's her. That's her. That white
Look at all the
white
work
one
she
right
had on
there.
her face. Come on now. Come on now.
Listen. I do not
Yeah.
take away that most likely. I am not. Listen. I am very astute.
She
I
was
am. We are
probably
very
drunk and
astute.
high,
But
and
here's the
they're
thing.
used to getting
Mhm.
yelled at.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. See, here's the thing. But here's the thing about it, because we're looking at it with a lot of people saying, "Well, what does that have to do?" Well, first of all, we're not going to pretend that we have not heard in this space or in other places that literally that these type of women are so easily submissive to certain talking points in these spaces. Like that literally is starting to challenge. But I'm telling y'all, what type of women or men that y'all are dealing with? I always be asking the question, what type of people y'all be fucking with or dealing with? Because you meet somebody who is on par with you and your talking point, right? They're gonna clap back. They're gonna clap back. You know, I'm very curious. I'm very curious about that because I always hear about travel, um finding somebody that literally respect you and everything. Now, first of all, I don't have a problem with. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all ain't gonna like it. I don't have a problem with what she did. I really don't. I really don't because literally she did like that was her man. She snapped back. Somebody said something to her man, but she said something back to an athlete, and that's
Now,
actually
in the relation, how you're speaking of her though, with this, I'm pretty sure whoever she's married to, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be with him if this person wasn't who he was. So, she's not gonna be with any of the dudes in the manosphere. Let's just be real.
no. She most likely won't. She most likely ain't. I would just we're just I'm just saying like the way how they say they speak on femininity or how some of these people go about acting. Would you say that she was uneffeminate? She wasn't effeminate the way how she was going about carrying on and stuff.
Well, I don't agree with the whole femininity talking. I don't
I
agree with
know.
the whole femininity talking point anyway. I'm just an angry feminist.
Yes,
So,
you are. You're a bitter one.
I think that whole femininity thing, yeah, I'm just a bitter black woman of low value.
Yep.
But like I don't believe in that whole femininity talking point at all. Just because like what is even that? You know what I'm saying? What does being feminine mean? Like there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's why I don't agree with that whole talking point on how they talk about it because I mean, I'm not walking around like a butch lesbian, excuse me, sorry for the butch lesbian, no respect, but I'm not walking around like that. So if I'm not doing that, what makes someone, a woman of any other caliber, non-feminine? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is this
Right.
antiquated thinking point?
Like I said, I mean, I'm trying to figure out one in some people's eyes that she wouldn't have said nothing back. LeBron not married? Yeah, okay. I misread that. Yeah. So, and some people looking at that, I can't. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I have been in some arguments, and Miss BMT, Miss BMT got bucked alongside with me. Like, yo, like she was like, yo, like,
Right, and I've been there. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Does that mean she's not quote unquote feminine? Because she didn't like stick up for her man. That's what I'm saying. That's why those talking points are BS.
Well, I think it's looked at. I think it's looked at that there, there was
Yeah.
it's kind of looked at. It's looked at that. How dare she say something back to this high value man? And I always
Oh,
try
is,
to tell
is
you.
that what it is? Oh,
I
is it that
always
he's
try.
supposed to be untouchable?
Oh no, he's very touchable. This is not the first time Karen has clapped back to this man, this messiah of the court, you know. But I always tell people that listen, man, like,
I mean,
in the
from what
grand,
I know of LeBron outside of the court, he seems like a decent dude. So,
he's
I
probably,
mean, I probably,
Right.
I don't have no problem with him.
those
I don't have no
sports,
problem with him. But
right? Like football and basketball, it's a different game out on the field. And when I say game, I mean there's a lot of shit talking that ensues during that time. And then after the game is over, everyone hugs and goes home. Like,
What up?
hey, what's going on, Young Link? Now
What's up? What's up, BMT? What's up, Jay? How y'all doing, man?
you done seen what's going on?
Yeah, I already made a video. I just want to say my piece, and I'll probably, I'm gonna go ahead and the rest of my day. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, I don't see anything wrong with it, like what she did, because maybe I'm looking at a different perspective because I'm married and stuff, and so it's like when somebody disrespects your spouse, you know what I'm saying, they disrespecting you, and that's a reflection of you, and that's why I put that on the chat. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm telling my wife, is anybody, like, even though we might have our arguments and stuff, behind scenes, but I ain't gonna let nobody verbally or, I'm saying, somebody trying to assault you. As long as I'm married to you, I'm gonna protect you. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody just, talk to you any kind of way. So of course, that's a spiritual thing, especially when you're married. So I felt like, I think she did the right thing. I mean, she didn't get physical, she didn't have to. So I think, you gotta stand up for your spouse, man, because like I said, that's a reflection of you. And personally, I probably would have done the same thing, regardless of your status in this world. So that's all I want to say.
Now, the thing about that. Now we're looking at now again.
Yeah.
The other husband hasn't been revealed. Like a lot of people say, well, she got kicked out. Which honestly, that happened. That happens with the hecklers. They get kicked out. Back before, they weren't getting kicked out. They were just in there. They were a lot worse. I used to watch some of the older games. The hecklers used to be a lot worse. But
yeah.
But I think but the thing about it is some people will think that she was ratchet. She stepped out of her. She wasn't. She pretty much wasn't worth.
I do think if she was a black woman, I think the talking points would be different.
I think if she's a black woman, they will be.
I feel like y'all. Oh yeah.
Wait. You said like. So are you saying in general, black men would probably have a different perspective? They was just like, say, oh yeah, she ratchet, she out of line. Like we won't be defending.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, it's like I somewhat agree with you. I mean, like I said, I can't speak for anybody else. I know personally, I probably done it like regardless of color. I get what you're saying though, Jay, but I know for me personally, I probably still say the same thing. Like, I still analyze the situation. I mean, somebody, like I said, like BMT, somebody cuts your wife out, you gonna, do what you got to do to handle that. So that's what I'm saying. So like, that's what I'm saying. Even though like I said, if you have arguments with your wife and stuff, you don't, stuff that you don't like, but I told her, like, long as I'm married to you, I'm here to protect you. And like I said, when motherfucker get out of hand, I gotta handle that.
Now, I don't even want to bang on the black thing too much, but I'm going to find a way to get out of this goddamn caduceus. Yeah. But in looking at that, right, I got to be honest. If that had been a black woman that had pulled that same shit Aaron pulled, that should have been all on the media and all on the news.
Oh yeah.
I ain't even talking about the news. I'm just even saying in this space. Like, I'm not even talking about this. I ain't even talking about the news. Like it may or may not have been on it, but I'm talking about this space. If it was a black woman, she would have been all kinds of ratchet, all kinds of the machines. I don't know where these Negroes get that shit from. Look at it, they're nothing but machines. These machines, and that's a negative connotation with black women.
Yeah, they say that, they bring that up, saying like they're referencing to like surgeries and all that stuff, artificial things that women put in their body. Some women, that's all what they referencing to. But yeah, I mean, and it's sad though too. Like like I said, if it was a black, we don't know. But
as if even though her face is full of plastic.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But see, now somebody.
Oh no, I know they will.
Somebody brought up a good point. They said, "Well, she should have stayed out of it, and that should have been between just the men."
No,
now,
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you. No. See, I'm gonna tell y'all. This is something that I'm gonna tell y'all. That's the funny thing about couples. Like, if I'm in it, then she's in it. Like that's how some people just think. Like that's what y'all like to have those songs. I need a rider. Like that's the mindset of some couples or relationship. Yo, if he bang, she bang. If he's in it, baby, I'm grabbing whatever sharp thing in my purse, and I'm stabbing that motherfucker in the leg for you. Like, or I'm going to go get something. Like that's just the level of some people. Or they'll be like, you know what? Let me go take the kids. The women are going to do something so that it doesn't hinder the man, or literally it helps their man of that time. Like that's just how some couples are.
I think relationships should be like that though. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's some things, like I said, if your spouse get into a situation that they're not supposed to, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's just out of respect thing, man. Like I said, you take vows and you do all this stuff, bro. Like you got to live up to that, man. That's why I really, truly believe. But I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if your spouse want to help you out in certain situations, man, I think that's what they're supposed to. It's like a partnership, so.
Now, if anybody, like I said, I'm willing to. It's good to have you up here, young Link.
Yeah,
it's good to have you up here. Now, a lot of people say, "Well, BMT, this doesn't disprove high value," and I honestly don't give a shit to try to disprove high value. I'm actually just showing y'all. I'm honestly showing y'all that the talking points of literally saying that, hey, if you have certain type of money, you have certain type of thing, that literally people will fall at the whims of your behest or like just rule. And I'm telling y'all, that shit does not play out in real life like that, B. Like this is why I don't listen to nobody talk. I don't know how you motherfuckers be sitting there listening to podcasts or motherfuckers like talking about what they think everybody or how relationships actually maneuver. Like I'm like, motherfucker, cam up your goddamn relationship first, and then let's actually see them actually talking points are actually fucking working and shit. We see Wendy Williams telling women how women should be, but damn it, women's life ain't nowhere like that. We hear all these dudes giving all these advice, and we look at their life and like, yo, dog, like you're staying in a condo in Atlanta. Like, no offense, but how are you talking about the esoteric lifestyle? You ain't staying in no damn high. Like the people with money, they move and think a lot differently than how y'all think these people think. And I'm just being for real. Like the thing about it was, first of all, we don't know who her man was. We don't know who her man was. So I'm not going to lie and say that we don't all in detail about that. But the fact that LeBron got on stage soon after that game and was doing a backtracking apology to try to dumb it down, you feel what I'm saying? That man was.
Oh,
somebody.
And she wasn't wearing a mask.
Right. Oh yeah. They're supposed to be wearing masks at the.
I thought she was.
She wasn't wearing a mask. So her husband is Chris. Her husband is Chris Carlos.
Oh really?
Her name is Juliana Carlos.
Okay, but her husband is Chris Carlos. Don't know who that is, but her husband is Chris Carlos.
All I'm saying is, listen. They must have known somebody to make LeBron get on stage and dumb down the situation. But LeBron, if he say, usually when he has smoke for somebody, he'll say what the fuck he got to say. But the fact he got on that stage was like saying, like, nah, it wasn't You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Well,
that he was a punk about it. I'm just saying that there was
yeah.
something more at play that somebody said, "Yo, bro, like you
Well,
might
if
want
you look
to."
at if you look at the end too, like yeah, they interviewed him and he was just saying like, you know, I mean, he said basically, yeah, I said my piece, he said his piece, you know, said then she said her piece, and then you know, the referee stepped in and he personally said like, look, I don't even want her to, I ain't ejected, really, you know, that's what he said. So I mean, he said like, he said it wasn't really a big deal. I actually uploaded this on my channel too. And
Okay,
I mean, according to the video, she did have a mask on. I'm just saying, I saw the video. She had a mask on the court. She didn't come in there without a mask. She just
no,
removed
you
her
can
mask.
talk her shit. Yeah, I listen. I ain't
Yeah,
going.
she did have a mask on.
I'm
She
not
had
going
a
to sit
mask.
at courtside,
Yeah,
fucking paying thousands and thousands of dollars and wear a fucking
yeah,
mask. I'm gonna be bougie as fuck and take my mask off.
yeah. I
Y'all gonna
mean,
get that.
yeah. So like I said, she probably, like you said,
Okay,
she
so
probably
her
is.
husband,
Yeah,
is some old. Husband is her husband. Her husband is some old dude, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, he's an old white man.
Oh, God, he
Her
probably knew
husband is
some.
some old dude apparently, and yeah, and
Oh shit!
that's
Was she a
that.
sugar baby elite?
She 25 though.
Yep, yep. She
Dang,
sugar
yeah.
baby elite,
I
boy.
mean, like,
He challenged one of the daddies. I
So
tell
that's
you, hey,
mhm.
when you
yeah.
challenge one of them daddies,
She
man.
sure, yeah. She don't look 25 now with all that work she got on her face.
Hey, what daddy
Now,
wants,
and
daddy
for
gets.
the record, because wait a minute, I have to, Joe, I have to correct you, both of you on. I have to correct the both of you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I have to correct the both of you because you both of you said that it wouldn't have been. You guys hear me?
All
Yeah.
right, I
Okay.
can hear you now. You was breaking
Yeah.
up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have to correct the both of you because both of you said it wouldn't be reported in the news if she was black. I mean, it would have been all over the news if she was black. Just to let you know, I found it on Yahoo Sports, New York Post. Okay.
Now this right here,
Just to let you
I
know
knew
it on
about.
the
I
news.
knew about. No, yeah, but I knew
You
about
would have
this.
heard it. So it was reported on Yahoo Sports, New York Post, The Hill, Fox News, ESPN, CNN, TMZ, Huffington
Mm-hmm.
Post, The Athletic, CBS Sports. So
Right.
Okay.
it has
Well,
been reported on the news.
damn.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Fuck.
Well, yeah.
Karen
Well,
won.
That's
well,
just when
hey.
I typed in his name.
Hey, like I said, listen. I told you. Listen, when you do something to the Karen elite, the world will know. The world will fucking know when you say something to the Karen elite. Now, I'm saying this, but see, that's because he said something to one of them. And they were like, hold on, who the fuck? Like time when they said shut up or dribble a ball or some shit. And, I mean, I was like, damn, you ain't had to say that to him. You could have just let him just play the game. But I guess you felt entitled to disrespect him like that, because he spoke his opinion. And I don't feel like people should be disrespected. Now, when it comes to looking at the talking point of the dating and how people say, well, we're sought after. And I always ask the question, in what circles or what pools are you sought after? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already see, like I said, I already went in on people last night. Don't worry, I got more stuff. Like I said, I'm getting everything out of my system because after this month, I'm done talking about the stupid shit. Like this space is a weird space. It's like a worn out drawers. Like I'm throwing it away. So I trust to believe. Tough to believe, like the brands of the names and stuff is going to get changed. I probably have to damn compensate Jay or somebody to help me do everything, and we're going to have to just rewash the wall. Like I don't give a fuck talk about this shit. Like honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I'm kind of, and I gotta be real, I'm kind of happy that Biden won because now I was happy when Biden said, I don't give a fuck about just hearing about your black issues. You better learn to get along with everybody else. When then he said that shit, I was like, oh, snap. I have to agree with Biden on something. Fuck. this might be actually a good guy. So
true. I mean,
I gotta be real. Like honestly, like these talking points like that are being used. Like, is it gonna hurt LeBron's marriage? No, he's gonna be
no.
okay. This is not the first time that this is not that. Believe it or not, this is not the first time white women have ever cursed out LeBron. Like they do that quite often. I think he's grown some type of immunity to this type of. Actually, most NBA players get cursed out. I believe NBA players get cursed out second to hockey players. Hockey players, there's a reason why they got that glass up there. Because motherfuckers be throwing shit at them. Now,
Oh yeah, and sometimes NFL players too.
Right.
When they be scoring a touchdown at the opposing team, and some people be throwing stuff at them.
Right. They have to get protected.
Yeah.
Because literally the heck, like I said, they only just started cracking down on the hecklers. Jack Nicholas, goddamn Spike Lee, Drake. A lot. Listen, these motherfuckers be getting kicked out of the game. Don't, like I said, they have to start doing that because these elites don't give a. Sometimes they get up in the NBA players' faces and stuff, and they got like, whoa, like you can't be doing like because if the NBA players said, I remember y'all remember that time when the Pistons ran up in the damn stadium.
Oh, I never forget. Ron Artest.
Yeah. I know Mike remember that. Like they were like, God damn, boy, they were fighting everybody in Detroit.
Yeah, Ben Wallace and them. Yeah, I remember that.
Boy, they were remember the good old days.
Throwing beer bottles at him. He got banned for life for that, man. That was crazy.
See, like I said, back in the day, boy, you talk that shit in that damn stadium, boy. You better be that's 6'2" guy coming up.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. This stuff is normal. Like I've been to games before, professional games. Like I think a couple years ago, I went to an NFL game with my dad. It was the Seahawks and the Falcons, and like some people, usually saying stuff, talking about the players. I was way up though; the players couldn't hear them, but yeah, people say stuff, man. People talk about their mama. People talk about it's crazy.
Like I said,
yeah.
Like I said, there's a reason why a lot of NBA players don't bring their families to their games. There's a reason why. There's a reason. Hey, y'all, I'm not sure if anybody ever realized that. I'm not sure anybody ever. There's a reason why they don't bring their families to the game.
Or they be in a box or something.
They preferably put their families up in the box seats where they can't be touched by the crowd or attacked. But people will do stuff or say malicious stuff towards your children. They'll say things about you. Because some people are like, well, I got money, I don't give a fuck. Or literally, who's this person to think that I can't say this to them because you're an entertainer. You're less than me.
Yeah.
And so they will do this. Now, do I like again? I don't. The whole algorithm that we need to start looking at right now for a lot of y'all men, a lot of y'all women, that y'all need to start taking into accountability that hey, throwing dollars don't work a good 45 to 50% of the time now. It doesn't really work like that. It's not going to really work. The fuck? Oh God, Emerald Pill. So,
hey, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what y'all talking about?
Oh, we
you jumped up here, but
so you just jumped on the show and don't know the topic. What the fuck?
Wait a minute, Erbo, you come here.
Are you starting to curse at me right now? Cursing at me right now? You already starting that right now?
Well, Emerald,
it would help if you knew the topic before you decided to come on here. So yes, I am cursing at you.
Emerald,
you shouldn't do that.
Emerald,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
No,
not a motherfucking thing.
Emerald.
Hey, let Jay speak. Let her speak.
Okay, so the myth.
I'm done. I don't have nothing to say to him.
Okay, so it's about Emerald. It's about a high value white woman was cursing out LeBron in defense of her man.
Oh, it's like what did LeBron do? What did he do?
I think her husband and LeBron had gotten into a verbal altercation, and the woman jumped in and started cursing out LeBron and talking all about him.
I don't think that LeBron is out or anything to speak back to her as soon as he spoke. Right? He didn't speak back to her. Right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Of course he did.
Did he respond the same way she responded to him?
I mean, they both curse each other out. They both were cursing each other out and shit.
Oh, okay. And everything is cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in the eyes of the media, yeah. But to me, I feel like somebody like her, from her type of background, they're not one to let things like that go. They don't let they don't let shit like that go.
She's a cancer culture. She's part of the cancer culture.
Do I think that she's part of the cancer culture? I believe that she probably got people that can make your life hard.
Oh man. Well, he can cancel her now.
How he can cancel her?
She's LeBron.
If he was LeBron, then she wouldn't have snapped at him in the first place.
Well, I don't think she's going to try to cancel him then because he's too popular, right? He's popular. It's the LeBron James.
You know, we've been hearing a lot of people are so-called popular or high status, and they've been getting touched lately. Like nobody's above getting touched almost these days.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if that right there, what you said, that's something I was pinpointing at. That if LeBron was of a certain status, like, because you know he has the money and he has the certain type of life and all the stuff. What's going on, D Darrell? He has a certain type of merit of life and money and all this stuff. And literally, if he has that type of power, then that woman wouldn't have bucked against his talking points. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened, the altercation. I didn't even see it though. But as long as he spoke back, he's okay. When the one thing I just don't like you got Snoop Dogg coming on the red carpet or something like that, and he's losing his patriotic ways, his doggy style ways, and he's like, losing his emotions on spilling his emotions. That's what I don't like, but if you don't fight back, then you kind of lost the battle,
Okay, so you say that LeBron. Okay, so you say that these men, these high value men like Snoop Dogg and LeBron, should fight back and check these women and these people in their place.
As long as they speak back at that moment, like remember that thing with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? He had pulled her to the side because she disrespected him. I think he should have just did that right then and there, rather than just wait later on because, people gonna look at him as a weak person, because if LeBron didn't do nothing, right, then people would say bad things about him anyway. So maybe I agree. Maybe it would have been a sacrifice if he just didn't say nothing. Okay, because that would make her look stupid, right? Okay.
Now, but I look at the premise of the stuff, the accumulation of stuff that LeBron has won, versus what, and I look at it and this is why I'm putting it. For all these people in this space that say that they are of a certain type of level, first of all, none of y'all motherfuckers on the level of LeBron. None of y'all. And this woman did not give a fuck to curse out and talk shit to LeBron. She didn't give a shit. She had no problem dogging his ass out. Actually, I was watching her IG video. That shit was funny as fuck. Look, listen. We done said that. If it was a black woman,
we said that like 10 minutes ago.
There would be so much smoke. If we, you know what? If it was, and let's switch it up. Let's say if that was Lala Anthony.
Hell, if that was LeBron's wife, this would have been a different conversation.
If that was that, LeBron's wife would have said, "Fuck you, you big monkey motherfucker! Like you ain't shit." All that stuff. And let's say he said, "Shut up, bitch." Man, that shit would have blown up all over. Bro, we be having whole testimonial algorithms of people talking about
there would have been 30-hour think pieces about Black women, and their attitudes.
It would have been some shit where literally somebody talking about their time in JV basketball when some woman said some shit to them, and literally they didn't know how to respond. Like I'm
JV basketball, and they're 40 years old now.
Somebody somehow was living their life through LeBron and said, "I remember when I was playing semi-pro basketball, and that shit happened to me."
And the girl that I had a crush on that didn't want to go to the homecoming dance with me.
You'll hear the whole damn story, and you'll be like, "Well, damn. Well, I didn't know he had this many LeBrons in the goddamn the space. Like, the fuck? Oh, y'all done it." Now, granted, now we understand that. I know some of y'all. She was empowered by feminism. I know that's what some people say. It was only because of feminism was she allowed to talk back. But if it had, and I know y'all gonna go. I'm trying to read the room. So we have to ask the challenge the question: what type of women are y'all dealing with that won't respond back? That's the first question that I always ask. Well, what kind of women are you dealing with that aren't responding back to you? Hell, even a prostitute will respond back to you. So I'm gonna just go get my pimp or stab you. Or are y'all dealing with certain type of grade of women? Now we've already seen Jeezy's wife. When Jeezy was talking about submission, Jeezy's wife saw that video and got on another show or her own show and say, "The fuck this man talking about submission? I don't do that shit." That was Jeezy's wife. That was Jeezy's woman. That Asian girl, she jumped on and said, "I don't be doing that submissive shit that he talking about. Like, I'm not under him. I'm his partner. He do things in the house just like I do things in the house." And I'm like, "Oh, go ahead, Chung Lee. Oh shit. Oh snap! When talking points 1-on-1 don't meet or click with reality." This is the epitome of where y'all said, "Well, how does it have something to do?" Because we're looking at it where how y'all saying that the white women are submissive, and we just found a white plastic sugar baby cursing out a $500 million man. Then y'all say, "Well, if he's a select man, clearly no woman would ever speak against him." Well, can we say LeBron is not a select man? Jay, is that fair? For you as a woman, could you not say like LeBron is not sought after by multitudes of women?
I mean, yeah, he would be. I mean, he's married, but I mean, technically speaking, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's multitudes of women that are still like, gunning for him. So yeah.
So it's fair to say that. So we have all the. I'm just pointing out all the points. But however, women have no problem openly on IG and on the court in his battlefield shutting him down. This is why I'm saying some of y'all. This is why when y'all practice these talking points of social media and y'all crash and burn, and y'all have mental breakdowns. This is why I pulled out this right here. But I know some motherfuckers don't want to bring it up because surely Karen would never speak against her Mandingo master. Surely Karen would never do that. Surely Karen.
I believe that if he had this more wives, he wouldn't have that problem in the first place. Because any man that has like one woman on his side is usually not respected at all. Doesn't matter white or black.
Okay, so you're saying so Emerald, you're saying if LeBron had more wives, he would be more respected. How? How would he be more respected?
In history's time, you'll notice that the pimp, takes care of his hoes. Okay, right?
Okay, now LeBron's not a pimp.
Okay, I understand that. But the psychology is the more supreme a man is, the more they don't step out of line. If a woman is not doing as what the pimp says, she gets punished. Back in the 1930s, white men used to spank their wives. Okay, so that would be like a fetish. It would be like a fetish. But women like that because I've talked to lots of women who tell me They like to be abused at times. And so that form of abuse psychologically can actually help. But if a man just has one woman, okay, he's not going to be highly respected. It's versus a man who's a pimp or a high statue man. A woman who sees a pimp with 3 15 women, she's going to be reluctant to walk up on that pimp and say something because she might get smacked. Okay? Because she already should know what a pimp is about. Okay, and it doesn't matter what they think. He thinks it's about what she thinks. And if she walk up on the wrong, she put her nose in where it doesn't belong, she's going to get served.
So now, why would LeBron want multiple wives?
Because he deserves it. To me, how about, I'm not no Kevin Samuels on here. Okay, you don't understand where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm not no Kevin Samuels. I believe a man should have multiple wives, and the multiple wives should all basically be respectful of that king. If a man is just settling for one wife or one woman, that's his prerogative. But to a pimp, he's a John. And if any woman can convince a man to marry him, that means he's been played. Because you already know 70% of women get divorces, correct? So you already know you already been played. You already know better. So if you're having multiple women, you know you're high. Like Charles Manson. Look at Charles Manson. Okay, I talk about this all the time on my videos. Okay, he got 3 women and they all killed for him. That's platinum love right there. It can't go no higher than that. When you have women killed for you, simply because of whether it's charm you have as an alpha, that's rare. That's rare. And I highly doubt that any female would say anything about a man who already had 3 women. Because I had my own 2 menage a trois in my life. So I ain't got no time for that stupid stuff, But too bad that a lot of people don't understand my terminology because where I come from. But you understand what I'm saying, right? If a man's just having one woman on his side, okay, he's not going to respect, regardless if he's white or black. I don't care how proficient and whatever he's into. Nobody talks about pimps. Pimping ain't easy. Okay, but nobody talking about pimps because they're the real alphas out there.
Now I got a question. Why are you okay? Now we're talking about LeBron.
Okay,
would not get no respect because he is only married to one woman. But have we not seen these NBA players who have multiple women and that has either A, lead them to ruin, B, get them HIV, C, has just fucked them up altogether. Like,
well, let me tell you something about Brother Polite. So he got 3 wives.
No. Let's not use Brother Polite has a record and he's kind of fucked up. And literally, he's been dodging.
I know that. But my point here is that if he's just a one man with one woman, the media can screw themselves, fuck their feelings, because all that the media is very biased and effeminate. All media that attacks a man statue because he's an NBA player or whatever statue he got, whatever he got, money he got, it's all irrelevant. But I highly doubt that a female as a Karen is going to walk up to a person or even disrespect a pimp, okay, or any type of alpha male who has a better, they have more women with them. They're not going to just have one woman or one wife sitting there and then she's going to argue with her. That's stupid. That's kind of stupid. It's a waste of time.
Now, why do you have so much respect for pimps?
Well, because I was born and raised in Brooklyn. When I was younger. Yeah, people think I'm lying. You want to laugh, because it's not a joke, but you're messing around, okay? But when I was younger, when I was 16, I'm not. Okay,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna be quiet right now. You go ahead, BMT. This is your show. Go ahead.
I'm not saying. I'm just asking questions. So
I can't do with the jokes. We got a little joker here. She's a Jezebel. So I don't want to talk.
That's fine.
You hurt my little one.
Wait, what did they do to you?
No, I'm saying, say, J-Lo, you got, remember I told you have these women on these shows, okay? But it's okay.
So wait, but hold on. Now, I'm never gonna get rid of the women on the show because
nigga, I ain't your wife. I don't give a fuck about you. No.
Now, the thing about it is, because I remember you were saying the women are going to be trying to run the show. Now, I don't know when they ever got to run the show. Just like I've had men like J.I. and different other brothers, they got to come up on the show and they got to say their piece, and the women came up here and they banged it out. Like, I feel like if you're going to take certain talking points and people disagree with it, you should be able to refute against it. Like, I mean, they're going to people going to challenge it. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. It's okay to challenge it, but I don't like when she just always laughing at me like a joker. Okay, because you know how I get kind of goofy and stuff. I go off the rail. Okay.
Jay, be a dog. Please
I'm
don't,
sorry. You know what? I'll mute myself so he doesn't hear my laughter.
please don't laugh at it.
My bad.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
And
Now, okay. Now you're saying that. Okay. Now, looking at this, why are you saying that people? Are you saying that men that are married to one woman? Now, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Are you saying that men that are choosing one woman to be monogamous, that literally they are frowned upon by society because they only have one man? I mean, one man, one woman versus having multiple women.
yeah, I'm just saying that in general, yes, because you'll notice that whenever a man is very well known, okay, there's these superficial women out there who would say, I deserve a man like that, and they'll get jealous. Or they'll say something that will be derogatory towards that man simply because of that one woman he's talking to. That's just how it is. So you already know that, just it's not just LeBron. It happens to a lot of guys who claim to say, "Oh, I'm hanging with this hoe," okay, and I'm like, then you get all this backlash from the society. You shouldn't even listen to society. I don't understand why they listen to them because he
Now,
don't have enough. Go ahead.
so do you not think that looks pretty bad if a man bragging off, I hang with hoes or hookers, or
No,
I
no,
hang?
you don't have to brag. You don't have to brag. It's just that, like if you look at Brother Fly, he's a highly knowledgeable individual. I don't care about his background and his record. It's just that he made it very clear on the videos that he has multiple wives. Okay, and no one really talks about him. Okay, you don't even hear about it, right? Do
They
you
do
hear
talk about.
anything?
They talk about him a lot, a lot.
As a matter of fact, one of his females, yeah, yeah, one of his females slipped up. Okay, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you're right. But there's not no females that's gonna attack him. Like, have there been? Have there been? I haven't seen it. Okay.
They've done it. They listen. They've done drag this man up and down so much that literally he had to move. This man done jumped from being a Muslim to being a Christian to battling the Hebrew Israelite alliance. Like this man had done joined up with so much shit that we don't know who the fuck he's with now. Like honestly, it's kind of hard to tell who he's with at the moment right now. Like that's what I said. Like if we're using brother for life, and then you gotta ask the question. Okay, so you're saying brother for life is a hot, sought after, sought after commodity. Um,
Well, he's not as popular as LeBron, but of course you can see how it works. There's always going to be some sort of pattern. Even if he got attacked by women or Nancy, okay, or Karen, okay, then you can see the pattern there because women don't like high value men. They just don't like them. They want to be with them, okay, and so then they cause controversy and media disturbances, okay, disturbances. But I really just try not to get involved in that. I'd rather just travel overseas and not even deal with that drama, okay, because that's what women are about, okay. When they see that,
Now, do you not think that the women are only getting with you because, hey, that you're offering something? That
that's
just
right.
really
You're correct. You're correct. Everything is a business. Everything is a
so
business. So,
okay.
right?
Now, so why? So you're saying uh that what is the so what would be the point? You know, what I'm saying like I get you saying that hey, a man should have his fill, and I literally just had this talk with Mrs. BMT. I literally just had to talk with her about this. Now, why? Now, why is it that LeBron now with 500 million, he's already halfway at close to a billion? Why would he not say, you know what? Let me go across overseas and go get me a African chick, you know, that's going to be submissive or docile. Why won't he go do it like that or be a pimp? Why won't he go get multiple chicks?
Well, simply because of the fact that he's probably just not interested. Maybe he just likes a lot of. He's a simp, okay. It's not hard to understand. Because a lot of guys don't understand what the true word, the simp is. I said it all over and over and over again.
Could
But
you tell,
they
could you
want
tell could you tell us what is a simp?
it means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. Mediocre means average or used. It doesn't matter how you twist it or anything. If the female has already had sex, if you read your Bibles, it tells you, man, it is not sacred for a man to sleep with a woman who's not a virgin. In Deuteronomy chapter 22, yada yada, it says to stone a woman if she's found out that she's not a virgin. But I don't condone everything in the Bible. I'm not religious, but I'm just saying straight up that if a man's worth is higher, then he should stay a virgin. Like myself, I lost my virginity now. I was 31. It means
Yeah.
suckers investing in mediocre pussy. And
Now,
so I don't really. My first wife was a virgin, okay, and I'm always seeking another, but I haven't proceeded. I haven't made it yet because
so
I'm doing stuff that other guys ain't doing. So LeBron can stay in America and mess with all of the females here. I travel overseas. I got videos, okay.
okay, now you lost your virginity at 31.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first time you ever been with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
how
not really. I've been with women by being a fetish gigolo or that, but that's another subject you don't want to talk about. But
oh,
I don't like use vagina. I have OCD with that shit.
okay. So the first time you ever had it with a woman physically was when you were 31 years old and you went to Africa and you did you pay the family or did you tell them that you said you was a king or you was something like that?
No, I just came as myself. I just had certain standards that she had to be, and I talked to the father because it's very important. And I teach guys all the time: don't travel to another country. She's not a virgin. She don't got no family. She's not live with it. Don't fall for it because it's a waste of time. If you can show your body nudity, you show nudity to her, and she can't show it to you. You don't do it because she's not gonna be good in bed.
Now,
Simple as.
now hold on. So you're talking about you want a virgin, right?
Mhm.
But you want her to show her body naked on camera for you.
Yeah, but first a man must make all the moves first. Like so, I would do. This is what I would do. I would show my body naked to see if she likes my body, right?
Okay.
Because I do my own videos and stuff like that. If she's shy, it's okay. It may take a year or two. I don't care how long it takes, but if she's shy to the point to where when you first meet her, okay, then how you believe you're gonna be really good in bed? You're not. You're not gonna be that compatible. Because I've been watching porn all my life and stuff like that. So I believe that a female should at least be not trying to be too hard. And she knows she trusts me, and I need her to trust me. So you're gonna have to do a whole list of things, such as testing her, seeing her family, if her family's there, seeing if she's gonna fall for someone's trappings, or there's a whole lot of stuff, list of things you have to do. But if LeBron wants to stay in the Western world, so a developed country, he can. That's up to him. I don't. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. If he wants to, if he wants to be married, let him be married. But I just see. Okay, go ahead.
Now, do you think that these women in the Western world are used up? And what makes the women in these other countries more quality? Because we covered a story where these women are selling their coochies for $250.
Yeah,
And
let me tell you something here. Let me tell you something here. Over there, they're
uh,
called bar ladies, okay? Especially in Ethiopia, where I lived at for 2 years.
uh,
I've seen a lot of women, and I would pay them a little bit just to see their bodies and inspect them because I'm an inspector. I'm a gynecologist, of course.
what?
All
Wait,
sorts of yeah,
you,
yeah,
you ain't no
yeah,
gynecologist.
yeah. Just listen. I understand. Okay.
Why are you? Bro,
Okay,
you tell me you're a gynecologist? Oh
yeah,
hell no! We go to
yeah,
jail. You
yeah.
can't be doing that, man.
Yeah, we just
Hell, you
having some
can't
fun
be
here.
telling me you're a gynecologist. That's good.
Yeah, I have a friend who's a gynecologist who taught me some things. So
that's you're a oh god.
yeah, okay. So listen to what I'm saying. What's up with this? So I would check these big females' bodies out, and their bodies is way more pristine than American women's bodies are. Okay. So I would tell guys not to go over there just for them simply because they are, virgins or even non-virgins. Go over there for just the fun. Okay. Don't be going over there just to sow your seeds and stuff like that. Don't do that. They're more docile, more nicer over there. I don't like docile women really, but they're more nicer. They're more respectable. Okay. But other than that, I tell guys what my experiences were when I was over there. Okay.
Okay. Now, would you say, with all this going on, what program do you have that you told your wife, your current wife, that hey, I need another bride. I'm going over to Africa to go find me another bride. Like what is it that you're telling her? Because I know before you were trying to keep her in line. Like how did you get her back on program?
Oh, I didn't really have to do anything. I just told her these are the steps. You can take the wrong step or the right step and the professional step. Even when I was in Ethiopia, I would tell my wife, I said, your sister, okay, will be a great candidate for us to build and grow. Yeah,
You
yeah, her
told
sister.
her sister would be a great
Yeah,
Mario. You
yeah.
can't you
She could be
can't
my second
tell
wife.
no you
Yeah,
can't tell
she
your
could be my second wife. And what happens is she agreed. Listen. My wife agreed. But of course, you know how things change, so I had to put that into the equation. Okay. And so this is what I say about guys, okay? You have to be open with what you desire. And a lot of beta alphas don't really are not open. So I'm honest. I'm too honest to the point to where I'll tell you, I'll spill the beans. So this is what I want. I'm not going to hold my tongue because of her selfishness. I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to be selfish just to lay with females just for a lustful purpose this night. That's not what I'm about. I'm about family growth, like the Italians. They say the family is business. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if you can just come together, okay, one man can create a powerful empire, but one woman can't create a powerful empire if she's just doing polyandry. She's into polygamy. Polygamy is something that women do all the time in Western worlds. But I don't want to get off the subject, just focus on me. But
no.
the
Well, we're still on topic because the thing about it is I don't understand why. Okay, you done figured out the algorithm to keeping these women in line. You done figured out the algorithm. I'm trying to see why is it that other um other men they're not able to do or accomplish or accommodate what you're doing. Like you said
well,
that you
most guys can't even try to be emerald pill. But other than that, they can't do what I do because they refuse to go to the source. Pimps are a good source of information. Okay, they tell you how to make 30,000 a month. They actually tell you, but I can't do what a pimp does because I can't put my hands on a woman. I can't do that. I'm a more psychological type of individual. I'm a
okay.
person who likes to strategize, but you got to make sure one thing is clear. It's money over sexual desire. And most guys don't have that ability like myself and a lot of pimps. You got to have control. You can't sleep with your product. You can't be too nice. Okay, that's what the pimps told me. They said you can't be too nice to your hoe, and I'm like, then they beat him with hangers and shit. I said, I'm not doing that shit. Okay, I think there's a better way. Like gigolos have another way. That's the one. That's the way I chose. The fetish, with the strap on and shit. And plus, my personality is too goddamn bubbly to be hanging around one female who don't want to pay me. I do other services too now, like fitness training and stuff, therapy, watch baby, I'm babysitter and stuff. I've been in many women's houses. I used to get paid 1,000 a month. Okay, simply by just selling myself. Okay, but I don't do that now because I got daughters now and I'm on my way to Gambia. Okay, and I have no time. See, my wife chose one of the paths. I said, you got a good path, you got a bad path, and you got the professional path. It doesn't matter what path she takes. I win. You got it. Okay, it's just and if you can talk to your female straightforward, if she acts like a bitch right then and there, tell her, are you on your period? Okay. Ask her. Okay, ask her first before because she knew you. Women change. Okay, so when you start talking to a female, this is how I am. You lay it on the table right there. This is how I am. What I want, what I desire, and if you want to change, I'll give you a way out. Okay, it's not like I'm the bad guy to put my hands on you. I don't believe in a man putting his hands on a woman unless she hits him first. Okay. So you women keep your hands to yourself, you'll be okay. But if you can't speak your mind, you ain't no alpha to me.
Okay. Now, so in hearing all that, okay, so LeBron spoke his mind. LeBron has verbalized himself. Now we're hearing it whereas to um men, mind you, Mario, you're married to just one woman. You're married to one woman. That literally would include you into, the talking point that, hey, you're a simp also. You know that.
No. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Simp means suckers investing in mediocre. That means used vagina. Okay,
Okay.
my wife is a virgin. I was a virgin as well. And of
Now,
course,
now,
I had plans to bring my wife over and then divorce her after 5 years, then bring her sister over. That was the plan. The
Jesus.
plan is simple and it's not a fraud. You can
Okay.
actually do this.
Now, and looking at that, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, looking at doing that. Now, you're a high value man. You're high value. Now, I don't know how you convince one woman to get her to want to bring over her sister. That is amazing in itself.
Well, this is
Um,
how you do it. This is how you do it. You know,
yes.
you have to play around. You have to tease and joke around. Sometimes you have to test the waters. I even talked to the father about this
Well,
when I was there.
you told the dad you wanted
Yeah,
to impregnate both his daughters.
yeah, but you have to test the waters by joking it. And I even encouraged the father, like, "Where's your other wives? Is we in Africa, right?" You know, so I tried to relay that message to my wife to translate it, and he was just joking. He was laughing, ho 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 ho, and he's a big man. Okay, he's taller than me. He's like 7 foot tall, Shaka Zulu side, you know. And I felt that he should have multiple wives. Okay, and then he smiled, and then I pointed to the sister, and I said, even though I may be joking, I'm serious. Okay, but he took it as a joke. But of course, we did it in secret. Me, my wife, and the sister just talked in secret. Well, the father did not approve. Okay, he was like,
Right.
no, no,
So,
no, no.
wait, so the
The
dad didn't
father did not
approve.
approve. Huh?
Right. But that no, like no, I don't know no parent logically that is for their child, both their daughters to be sleeping with the same man. I mean, that gotta be some. You don't think that ain't some sick ancestral shit?
Not really. It's just
How?
I'm interested in multiple, like 100 wives. I'm not interested in like even 5 wives. I'm interested in at least about 2 to 3 wives that can have my children. And I'm not really interested in just spreading my seed like a whoremonger or anything, because I'm not no whoremonger. My purpose is a family is business, and I don't want anything of the security measures to go out of hand when I'm in control. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now I hear you with that. Now LeBron is in control. Now LeBron's in control. He has money. He has access.
Mhm.
He's with his high school sweetheart. I'm trying to figure out how is that not a win? Like I don't get how LeBron would be a simp,
Well,
but
so first of all, LeBron was his female that he was dealing. Was she a virgin when he first entered her?
I don't I
See,
don't know.
that's a question that needs to be asked for every guy. I said, hey, I wanted to get in touch with brother Polite, and I asked, okay, is because this is psychology with virgins versus females who are not virgins, and I asked, I could not never get in touch with brother Polite because he's too busy or whatever. I understand, but it's really important that
What is it about Brother Polite that had you so fascinated? What is it
because
about Brother?
when I first saw him on the internet, I was like, yo, this dude is like the only one I can see on here. Was there another black guy who actually has multiple wives like Brother Polite? Where?
Okay, now first of all,
That dude's
like
but I don't mind my business. Go ahead,
Brother
Jay.
Polite, Brother Polite's wives are not like they're pretty mentally fucked up. Like
Hmm.
we like you don't even have to guess. Like they're not all soundly. They're not really there. Like they got problems. Like they've been caught out in media doing all kind of crazy shit, and they even calling his stuff a cult, an occultic type of stuff.
Hmm.
Like I'm trying to figure out what is the fascination that if a man is struggling in the U.S. now, or if they're having a problem in the U.S., how will they be able to go to another country and migrate and put other people on their system, but literally, they have not been able to conquer their own system.
Well, first you gotta get your money right. Okay, without no money, you can't go nowhere.
Now, is it not true that a lot of men are going there to Africa or these places because they know sex is cheaper or women is cheaper and stuff? I mean,
I do not
you,
condone whoremongering. Like,
no,
if a
no,
man is,
no,
I keep telling guys, don't be going over there just having sex with these females, man. That's karma. I hope your dick fucking falls the fuck off, man.
no, now, now,
Because
now, now, Mario, you just told us you went over there, and me and Jay just heard that you went over there and you were going around saying you were a gynecologist. Now we know
let
damn
me let me
well
let me make it very
you are
clear.
not no damn
Let me tell you
gynecologist.
what I did. Let me tell you what I did. I would
What is it?
pay females just to observe the body, not to
You
have
will
sex.
pay them? Oh, Mario,
Observation. This is what I do.
you
My
going
job in the past is to observe a female's hymen, her labia, her
what?
sexual drive.
Where's
Are you
Ti?
gonna listen?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Listen before you speak. I do not have sex with females who are non-virgins. There are a lot of non-virgins in Ethiopia as well, going towards Addis Ababa. Okay, you have to travel outside of the skirts of Addis Ababa in order to reach more females who are virgins. I do. If a female told me she's a virgin, the first thing I'm on my mind is for her to be my wife. Okay, and so I will have to find out about the parents. It would take more work. It would take more time. But if a female is not a virgin, my only purpose is to observe and to record, and also to be her friend, to be a confidant. I am not interested in sexual activities with non-virgin type females. I repeat, I am an
Now,
inspector.
what's the youngest the virgin can be?
The virgin has to be of age 18. Okay, of course.
Okay, okay.
And
So,
she has to be of age. I'm no pedophile, but when people hear the word virgin, they thinking, oh, that's an underage girl. Okay, you foolish mortals. Tricks are for kids. And I keep telling people, okay, virgin does not mean that at all. It's just that the mindset of most people are idiots. And I really don't try to pertain to the masses of asses. I said, when someone tells me, oh, you're a pedophile, I said, you're a criminal yourself. Okay, you a pedophile. Okay, I act childish just like they do. They don't know me. Okay.
right. Now, and now in talking about that, now, okay, so LeBron already, he already took care of the situation. I don't see LeBron in the future going to Africa. I mean, I definitely want to have a one-on-one interview with you about that, about, because we do hear some people saying that they're talking about migrating to Africa and, find their true love and shit. I starting to see more of them damn videos pop up on my feed.
I mean,
I
all white women do it too, so there's that.
yeah, older white women are doing it better. They're actually getting these
Mm-hmm.
songs. Now,
Yeah, I saw a video with Steve Harvey with all these women. He's about to go overseas and stuff like that. Good luck to them if they can do it. Okay, good luck to them if they can do it. If they can do that, I try to encourage women to go. If you are so bent on can't find a high value man, you may need an innocent man. I try to encourage good women and say, okay, you have been riding the cop carousel, and then you want a good man, an innocent man to put it on. Fine, okay. So you do your hustle, okay. So what I teach on my pages, okay, is strict instructions on guys so they can improve themselves to do what the fuck they want to do, but just don't do anything bad because that karma could come back to you. And I got to get out here in 5 minutes, okay?
okay. Now, I'm just saying that I feel like a woman loses her innocence when if another man is looking upon her, and I'm gonna ask Jay, if Jay's a woman also. I feel like a woman loses her innocence if she spreading her legs for a man, and he's not in the medical field or anything like that, but he's checking out her hymen. Like that's that's just all. That doesn't sound. I can't give you that. I
Well,
can't
the
give you
thing
that.
is, from a scientific perspective, a real science perspective, a woman's hymen can be broken from various things that don't involve sex or sexuality or penetration. So that right there is bunk. But go ahead.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that,
you're right. You're right about that, Jay. I'm just trying to say, but in most 80% of occasions, this is not true. Okay, so if you
Mhm.
go over into Africa, if you go to Africa,
Oh, so that doesn't happen in Africa. Okay.
well, most likely
All right.
not in Africa because we got women saying, "I rode a motherfucking horse and I broke my fucking hymen." I'm like, "What the fuck? You rode a horse? You rubbed it that hard?" Okay, so
No,
I'm just
actually,
joking.
your hymen can be broken just in day-to-day
It
activities.
can
It doesn't
it
have
can
to be riding a
happen,
bike or riding a horse.
but
But
they got
I'm not entertaining you anymore. Go ahead, Joe.
yeah over there in Africa they got traditions over there to make sure hymen's in check. But now it's this there's
Mm.
a lot of tribes over there. The tribes over there, they basically check the females, but I don't know where these tribes are at. I've seen these tribes, but they make sure the females, the hymen is in check. So if you come to the Western worlds, they always have some excuse like tampons, riding fucking horses, and riding bicycles or some shit. Then they shouldn't be riding no goddamn bicycles because they surely don't got that shit over there in Africa. And so, other than that, okay, whatever excuses it is, a woman's vagina is going to change regardless of what she does. As long as she sticks something in there, it might even break. Okay, it depends on her sensitivity. Is okay, everybody's different. I learned from a gynecologist. They told me certain things to look
Fucking
for.
Christ. I can't, Joe. I can't. I
I,
can't. Ain't
I, I
isn't your 5 minutes up? Ain't it time for you to
yeah,
go?
yeah. The show's over. But like I said,
four thirty.
the
4:30.
thing,
I got it.
the one thing with the kid, I would probably rethink that one. But you
I don't
got to
know what
think.
any of that. I don't know what any of what he said has to do with LeBron James. But
Well, LeBron James can do what he like because if he likes the Western women, he like them used like that. That's up to him. He got the money to
he's married.
travel.
He's
And
married.
it doesn't matter if he can get a divorce because what's going to happen? She's going to divorce him, and he's going to get played. It's going to come down
They've
to
been
that.
married for like 20 years, but okay.
It's
Go
going to
ahead,
happen.
Joe.
Just like Jeff Bezos. What happened to Jeff? How long were they together? Jeff Bezos
He got
before his
caught
wife.
cheating. He
But
got
didn't
caught
your
cheating.
wife leave you a couple times?
No, my wife never left. As a matter of
That's
fact.
you must not remember telling that story. Go ahead, Joe.
No. I made her believe that she put me out. Okay. So
Oh, and you were living at a casino for 3 days. So that's
Stop.
right.
yeah,
Stop. Stop.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. And so what happens that when she tried to do that, I already had a backup plan to go. I knew places where I can go, but of course, guess where I got now? I got my own place. Okay. See, I know a little bit of
So
magic
your
too.
wife doesn't live with you
No, I can't live with my. I made my decision to where I can get on her.
because you were abusive.
No,
Because you were
Stop.
abusive.
Stop.
no, she was very dirty. She was not a very clean
No,
person.
because you were
Stop.
abusive. You had her live in a
No,
studio apartment in the
no.
fucking sticks
She
of
was very
Pennsylvania.
dirty,
Nigga,
and I
stop.
got on her nerve, and
No
I
more.
strangled the
Stop.
bitch. Okay, and then
Whoa.
Strangled the bitch. Oh, boom.
Stop.
Let them talk,
Sorry.
Joe.
I knew
Let
that
them
would piss
talk,
you off.
Joe. There we go. There we go. There
Emerald.
we go, Joe.
Emerald,
Told
please tell me
you.
you didn't put your
Told
hands on
you. I fucking
She
told
was
you.
dirty.
Emerald, please tell
She
me you
was
didn't put your
dirty.
hands on
I fucking told you, Josiah. I fucking told you.
Emerald,
Well,
why did you put your hands on her? Why?
I'm just joking around. I never put my hands on
No,
her.
you're not.
But okay, you want to believe that? Okay, I strangled her to the point where I went to court.
People don't joke about fucking abuse. Are you kidding
Well, I
me?
can joke about what the fuck I want to fuck joke about. If I want to joke about killing kids, I can joke about that.
All
too.
right, y'all.
How about that?
Joe, take him off the panel.
Yeah,
Take
we
him
gotta-
off.
we gotta take you off.
Take him
All
off.
right,
Take him
all
off.
right, all right. Oh, have mercy.
No. Take him off. Take him off.
He's already off. He's already off. God damn, boy. I knew that was. It was just only a bad.
Nah. He said he wants to joke. Just so everyone can hear what he just said. He said if he wants to joke about killing children, that is okay. That is what he said. That is not the opinions of myself or that is not get down.
I know. Well, I know.
Joe, like you always said, I'm gonna end with this. Let them talk. How long ago did I tell you that man was abusive? I told you that shit last year.
Yeah, you did call that one. You did call that one. You did call that one. Like I said,
I told you that man was abusive, and he told on himself.
I swear this is gonna come back. I know somebody gonna say that somehow in the cosmos that I have. You know what? Hey, well, guys, this went from LeBron to Ethiopia.
You put a spell on him. You put a spell on him to make him say it.
Like I said, I swear, man. Sometimes I'll be telling
You
on
put a
y'all.
spell
So
on him
I,
to make him say
I just need.
it. Every
I'm
time.
gonna
I
go.
told you that man was abusive.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
I
You know
told you
what? You guys,
he was abusive over a year
thank
ago.
y'all for joining. Me, BMT, and Jay. Say goodbye, Jay. God damn it, fuck. We'll have to have a talk
Jay
about
Blow.
this.
Goodbye, Jay.
Goodbye, Jay. God, fuck. Y'all just. It's like I try to let y'all come up. Y'all just
Jay's
find
always
another
right. I'm
way.
gonna change my name.
Y'all find another way just to just say, how can I just do something more to get BMT more in the pit? God damn it, dude! Y'all already know YouTube is sensitive about kids and violence. Like, why do y'all be doing this shit around me or my family? Like, fuck! Like, God damn, boy, I can't with y'all. God damn, boy, fuck! Swear, boy, if we could have just left some of y'all in fucking slavery, I promise you, boy, I would.